next battle report. This time it will be the Skaven against the Shadowwarriors. So the table is already set up. We will play scenario number 3, Weirdstone Hunt. There are 3 objective markers where the Weirdstone is, all located in the center of the table. So first up we have the Shadowwarrior Warband. Leading the Warband is Lord Feanr, the Shadowmaster, equipped with dagger, sword and longbow. Next to him is the first Shadowwalker, Firion, also equipped with a dagger, sword and an elvenbow. Another Shadowwalker, dagger, sword, longbow. And the third one equipped with dagger, spear and longbow. Then we have Arwen, the Shadowweaver, with dagger, a longbow, and then the 2 henchmen, Shadowwarriors, with a dagger and a longbow. The Shadowweaver has the spell Wings of Night. He can teleport himself up to 12 inches, but has to finish his movement 2 inches from a building or wall. So here we have the Skaven Clan Eshkin, leading the assassin's Adept, Tholk. He's got a helmet, 2 daggers and a sling. Next to him are 2 black Skaven, Srat and Kkruk, both equipped with 2 daggers and a sling. Then the Eshkin Sorcerer, equipped with 2 daggers. And finally the 2 Night Runners, each one with a dagger, a club and a sling. The sorcerer's spell is Gnodum, so he can cause 2d6 strength 1 hits on one single model within 8 inches. For the henchmen, they have 2 clan rats with dagger and club and a sling. Then 3 clan rats equipped the same, and then finally a group of 2 clan rats with dagger, spear and sling. The Shadowwarriors have won the Rumil Rhuff and will deploy first. So the Shadowwarriors have set up first and chosen this side of the table. On their left flank they have the Shadowmaster with a Shadowwalker. Next to him one of the henchmen. Then in the middle they have 3 guys, the Shadowweaver with a Shadowwalker and another henchman. And on top of the church we have the 3rd Shadowwalker. The Skaven, on their left flank, they have the Sorcerer with a Night Walker and 2 henchmen. Then here between the buildings we have a black Skaven, a Night Walker and 2 henchmen. Then hiding in the shadows of that building we have another black Skaven with a henchman. And on the far right side we have the assassin's Adept with 2 of these henchmen. The Skaven have won the Rumil Rhuff and will start the game. So first turn for the Skaven. In fact the whole warband ran up, beginning on the left side. Here we have the group of the Sorcerer that crossed the bridge to hide behind the building. Then the second group with the black Skaven, they also moved up. The 2 henchmen are already having the Weirdstone inside. Then here in the street the 2 Skaven, the black Skaven and his henchmen, also ran up. And finally on their right flank the assassin's Adept moved forward with the 2 henchmen, exposing themselves to the Shadowwarriors lurking at the far end of the street. The Shadow Warriors, beginning on their left flank, the three warriors moved forward. The Shadowwalker attempted a shot on the Skaven. He hit him, wounded him critically, and took him out of action. The leader of the Warband attempted his shot at the second Skaven, but failed to hit, as did the henchman on his target over there behind cover. He failed to hit. In the middle, the three warriors moved forward. The mage, he attempted his spell but failed. And finally, the Shadowwalker on the rooftop had nothing to do because there were no targets in sight. On their second turn, the Skaven stream forward and claim all three Weirdstone markers. Beginning on their left flank, the Nightwalker claims the first one. The henchman moves in front of him to grant him cover against the Shadowwalker lurking on the roof. The Sorcerer, another henchman, move forward. The henchman attempts a shot but fails to hit on a 5. Here the other henchman also attempts a shot at this warrior but also fails to hit him. Then here the other Night Walker, he claims the other Weirdstone marker, again protected by a henchman, and the Black Skaven stays back in reserve. On their right flank, the Black Skaven attempted a shot at the warrior here. He hit him but failed to wound. His henchman also failed to hit. Then here, the Assassin's Adept, he claimed the third Weirdstone marker, and the henchman attempted a shot at the leader of the opposite warband but failed to hit him. Now, with all the Weirdstone in the hand of the Skaven, the Shadow Warriors have produced something. The two Shadow Warriors on the left side, they moved forward. The first Shadowwalker, he took a shot at the henchman of the Skaven. He hit him, wounded him, and he's gone to ground. The leader of the Shadow Warriors, he took a shot at the Assassin's Adept. He could hit him but failed to wound. On this side, the henchman, he stayed put and attempted a shot on the Skaven down the road but failed to hit. Then here, the guy with the spear, he aimed at the Nightwalker. He hit him but failed to wound. Same for the Shadowweaver, also hit but failed to wound. The henchman went into close combat with the Skaven, and finally the Shadow Warrior with the elvenbow, he took a shot at the Night Runner over here. He hit him, he wounded him critically, and he's taken out of action and dropped his precious Whitestone. In the close combat here, nothing happened. The Shadow Warrior struck first but failed to hit, as did the Skaven. Turn number 3 for the Skaven, and they are getting greedy. They try to take all the 3 Weirdstone shards. So the henchman on this side picks up the Weirdstone left behind by his comrade. Here in the middle, the Sorcerer attempts his spell, and he makes 6 hits, wounding the warrior over there twice. and taking him to ground. The two warriors there went into close combat, so they will kill off the Shadowwarrior. Here, the Black Skaven and the henchman went into joint combat with this warrior. The assassin's adept, he took his weird stone and ran away from the bloody stuff. Here, the henchman and the Black Skaven, they put themselves into cover, awaiting the attack of the Shadow Warriors. And finally, this henchman, he get up and he attempted a double shot on the warrior over there, but failed to hit him. And we forgot over there the Night Runner with the second chart. He also ran away to bring the shard in security. So for the close combat, the two henchmen from the Skaven, they just took out the Shadow Warrior that was gone to ground. Then in the other close combat over here, the Shadow Warrior could strike first because of his spear. He managed to hit, to wound, and to take the Black Skaven to ground. Then the henchman, he tried to hit back. He could hit twice, but the Shadow Warrior managed to parry his attack from the dagger, and with the club he failed to wound him. In an attempt to seek revenge for their fallen comrade, the Shadow Warriors stream forward. The champion of the Warband is going into close combat with the henchman. Here the Shadowwalker also goes into close combat with the other henchman. In the middle, the Shadow Warrior joins the combat with the spearman. Arwen, the sorceress, just gets a little bit back not to be attacked on next turn. And on the far right corner, the Shadowwalker on the rooftop, he again attempts a shot at the Skaven with a Weirdstone shot. He hits him, wounds him critically, and takes him out of action again, so the Skaven lose the Weirdstone again. In the close combat, the Shadowmaster strikes against the henchman of the Skaven. He hits him twice but fails to wound, and in return the Skaven hits twice. The Shadowmaster fails to parry, but he also fails to wound him. In the other close combat, the Skaven with the spear strikes first. He hits but fails to wound. The parry is not made. And in return, the Shadow Warrior, he hits once with the dagger but fails to wound. In the other close combat, in the middle of the table, the henchman of the Shadow Warriors, he strikes first against the henchman of the Skaven. He hits him twice, wounds him twice, and takes him out of action. And the Shadowwalker with his spear just has to take out the Black Skaven who was already on the ground. Unable to claim that third Weirdstone shard, and after hefty losses, the Skaven call the game. By searching the city of Mordheim, they find 2 additional shards and the well where the Night Skaven climbs in and can manage to find a 3rd shard, in addition to the 2 shards they have from the scenario. The Shadow Warriors were very effective in the search of Weirdstone, so they found 4 shards. They also found a corpse where they got a sword and a survivor. Rolling in the injury table, the Black Skaven got a full recovery. The Night Runner got nervous conditions, so initiative -1. The first henchman survived, the second also, and the third he died. The Shadowwarrior only had one man taken out of action, and the henchman with a 4 will be fine. For the Skaven we got 1 more on the advancement table. For Trelk the Nightwalker, and he got a 6, so that is +1 attack. For the Shadow Warriors we get 2 also on the advancement table. First up is Firion with his elvenbow. He got an 8, so that is a +1 leadership, so it's up to 9. The second is Elros, who got a 6 and will have +1 attack. Thank you for watching the battle report. I hope you enjoy it. Until next time.